My research topic came to me as all great research topics do, through a political debate with my dad. Though we are very politically similar, there is one issue we can't fully agree on, and that is police reform. We had debated about it one day. He claimed I used Twitter too much, and I told him he watches too much TV news, to which he claimed that didn't matter. And I said, hold that thought. Whether one believes police brutality is a systemic issue in America or the action of a few bad apples depends largely on the source of news we use to gain information on this topic. Existing research into news media is limited in scope, contrasting the effects of TV channels like CNN versus Fox. However, we don't just get our news from the TV anymore. So my research is contrasting the effects of entire media platforms, like social media versus corporate TV news networks, and they don't give us the news in the same ways. The goal of my study is to gauge the public's opinion towards police reform and determine if, how, and why it is affected by their use of social media or corporate TV news networks as their main source of news. Now, let's say you typically watch TV news networks. How does that affect your opinion on police reform? And what if you mostly use social media? By imagining this on the political spectrum, I hypothesize that social media leads to higher opinion polarization. This means that those who use social media on the left will seek systemic changes to policing, while those who use social media on the right will seek further militarization of the police. Conversely, those who watch TV news networks, no matter what channel they watch, will land in the middle of the political spectrum, believing in the few bad apples theory. When I've presented this research before, I've been told, wow, Halley, what an interesting conspiracy theory. However, my research is backed by the propaganda model of communication. I'll be using this theory to discuss how social media and corporate TV news networks work and how they give us differing opinions on police reform. This basically says that those who run the media and those in power work together. Specifically, corporate TV news networks have the ability to frame issues, filter information, and bind debates in ways that social media can't. This means that the powerful institution of policing incentivizes TV news media to make you believe what they want. My research will be mixed methods. I'll be using quantitative surveys to confirm my hypothesis and backing it up with qualitative interviews to discuss how this happens. Using this data, I will argue that our opinions on contentious social issues are not based off of our political party as we might assume, but actually whether we use corporate TV news networks or social media. Once we understand how the media forms our beliefs, we can move beyond the filtered and framed issues and discussions we have about police reform, and we can move towards collective understanding and solutions towards this issue. Thank you.